Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's T.Blake. First and foremost, I gotta give a huge shout out for the opportunity to potentially be featured over on franalations channel. Of course, Sir Sneaker, PB, and One Veracity, a close friend of mine. I really thank you for this opportunity. I want to do a video that kind of goes against the grain of what a lot of typical sneakerheads have been doing in terms of YouTube shoe reviews, and instead of doing a review, I want to offer some of my tips and tricks towards picking up shoes for retail, as well as some hints for getting shoes whether you live in an area where you don't really get all the releases, or maybe you're in a certain spot where you have to camp out for so long, or you're worried about getting robbed in line and it's just not feasible for you to pick up shoes. Before I begin, I want to talk a little bit about myself so you can get to know me. Basically, I'm a college student. I'm paying my way. I like to consider myself as someone that's kind of like the everyman. All the shoes that I get, I pay for myself. And the way I've been able to establish my collection has been using some of the tips and tricks I'm going to show you in this video. First and foremost, I want to give you the biggest hint I can, and that has to do with my Twitter and who I follow on Twitter. Basically, as you see up on the screen right now, these guys are kicksdeals.com. Follow them on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter handle, follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook. They are excellent. They will tweet all the releases, pretty much any release that's worth picking up, even stuff that, you know, if you're some guy that really likes, you know, obscure Air Maxes or SBs, they'll tweet it for you, and they are all focused about getting you shoes for the cheapest price. So if there's ever a blowout sale, if there's ever a restock, they will tweet to you and let you know. I was able to get Bread 11s from them, which was crazy. You know, anytime there's a restock, they send it out right to you. There's no gimmicks, and they only endorse people that are genuine, companies that are legitimate. There's no fake shoes being involved. They're established companies, and this is the biggest hint I can give to anyone in terms of picking up shoes for a great price. Same thing, I did a video for other people within the sneaker community talking about how the best way to establish your collection, and reach out locally. If you're in an area, there are other people like you. I suggest going onto Facebook and finding Facebook groups. I've worked tons of deals locally, and it's helped me make great connections, because now, you know, the sneaker game has changed. It's not really about, you know, if I can camp out so long. It's really about who you know. And doing business locally helps out so much, and I can't stress that enough. So now the final point I want to talk about, because I want to keep this video short, has to do with a secret for Twitter RSVPing. A lot of people think it's whoever sends it first. While sending first helps a lot, my experience, and because I got to interact with some managers at Nike Town, are that if you send first, it's not a guarantee. The best choice is to send one Twitter DM, direct message, and then send another Twitter direct message with a different size, and do a couple sizes that you can fit. So I can take like an 11 to like a 12.5 for most things, sometimes a 13. So I'll send for each size. It doesn't decrease my chances of getting them, and in fact increases them, because they see my name a couple times when they're looking over stuff. Guys, I hope this video has been helpful. Again, thank you so much for the opportunity. I like to think of myself as a really humble sneakerhead. Over on my channel, I take the time to give everyone else the time of day. I'll answer any questions you have. Subscribing to me, you're guaranteed constant pickups. If you're into SBs, if you're into Jordans, if you're into Nike releases, New Balance, chances are I'm going to get them and review them for you guys. I do on-feet videos, and I do helpful videos like this. So please head over to my channel and send me some feedback down in the description. I'm really open to anything. I'm a pretty positive guy, and I like to stay positive, so if you're gonna, you know, be really negative, it's not gonna bother me too much. But constructive feedback's always great. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and I hope to be interacting with you over on my channel. Thanks so much, guys.